See, whatever level you are in fashion industry right now, this new thing I'm about to share with you will save you a lot of stress in future, if not now. Majority of fashion designers don't know anything about this, and few people that knows about it don't know the right solution to it. Therefore, don't waste the opportunity of you coming across this tutorial. Make sure you humble yourself, listen to me and watch till the end. Now, let's start from measurement taking, and I'm going to give you an assignment to prove myself and for you to learn a lot.
Generally, these are the things we are being taught whenever we want to draft basic body. Just pay attention. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comment section that I'm wrong. The first thing to do, you measure your shoulder to bust, you measure your shoulder to waist, and you measure your shoulder to hip, and finally on the circumference you measure your chest line. So we are going to square it across. The next thing, we measure our shoulder. This is 7.5 plus half for the shoulder joining, 8. Also, we believe in neck width of 3, then shoulder slope 1, and you connect. Our bust is 37 divided by 4, that gives us 9/4. 9/4 plus half-inch joining allowance. So this is it. Then our armhole. Just hang around. And for the first thing we are doing now, we are confirming the general rules. And I'm going to show you why this is necessary. Our waist is 29 divided by 4, that gives us 7/4. This is 7/4. Our dart take away will be 1. Our side joining will be half. And hip is 40 divided by 4, that gives us 10 plus half side joining. So we are going to connect everything together now. So this is what we do have as our basic body, and we are going to apply the dart. Just hold on and see where we are heading to. This tutorial will teach you how to reason as a fashion designer and how to confirm things, how to troubleshoot and find solution. So our dart takeaway is half on there, half here. So we are going to connect it. So this is the basic. Now we believe the difference between the front part and the back part is our zipper allowance. So let's apply that one as well. We are going to have our zipper allowance, then transfer this to back. We are done. As you all know, this is our general way of drafting basic body. Now, here is an assignment for you. Tie a rope around your waist, that's number 1. And number 2, on the back side, measure from your shoulder to waist and write it down. Compare both results together. Are they the same? If they are the same, just write yes in the comment section. If they are not the same, write no in the comment section. But the truth is, the length from shoulder to waist on the front side is different from shoulder to waist on the downside, on the back side. Did anybody taught you this? And if you have been taught, there is difference between front length and the back length. What is the solution being provided? What are the measures being put in place? Because major problem this cause is the zipper bulge. If you don't take care of this excess length on the back side, there's no way you are going to have zipper bulge. And if you don't have zipper bulge, it means you are lucky. So now, how do we balance this excess on the back side? That is our main focus. You can do it in two ways. It's either you do it using your pattern or you make use of freehand. But in this tutorial now, we are going to make use of pattern drafting first. Now, in my own case, the difference is 1.5. From my shoulder to waist on the front side, I have 16 inches, while I have 14.5 on the back side from shoulder to waist. And now, major drafting or major theory, this is 16 inches, which means I need to take away 1.5 on this back side for me to prevent zipper bulge. So now, what do? You are going to apply that transfer on the back side of your pattern. So now, this is how to go about it. This is a back side that is longer. Remember, this side are equal. This side are equal, only the back side. And the difference is why we are having zipper bulge. Just take note of that today. So whenever you want to draft your basic body correctly, it's either you use pattern drafting or you use the second method I'm about to teach you in this tutorial as well. So now I have my 1 inch difference. So what I will do is, I'm going to mark the 1.5 inch this way. Then I'm going to apply the dart. Then I'm going to use slash method. So this is what you are to have. So if your back is not looking like this, it means if you are not having zipper bulge, you are just lucky. So back drafting must not be straight. This is how the thing has to be. So this number 1 method of drafting back basic body. Now let's go to number 2 method, which is freehand. Here is the first method. You can see this is what we do. So if your back drafting is not like this, then you are not drafting correctly. To cut out your back using freehand method, the first thing is to cut out your front piece. So this is the front piece we have in the first drafting. Now you are to move away from the edge of your fabric by 4 inches. Though this depends on the size of difference between your front part and back. But I will advise you make use of border of 4.5 inches. Always let your border be 4.5 inches before you start drafting the back. So here's my border line of 4.5 inches. Assume this is our fabric. So at this back now, I'm going to mark my zipper allowance. So this is my zipper allowance. As you can see, this is my zipper allowance. So you have to do this drafting on your fabric for this second method. Now you place your front side. You place it on the edge of this borderline, and you mark out your hip length and your waist length this way. Then you draft using your chalk. Remember, this is fabric, so this is what we are going to have. So you can connect your waistline, and here is the deal. Now we have to work on our back side because it's the longer side that we want to take something away from. The first thing, you are going to divide the difference by 2. The difference is 1.5 divided by 2. That gives me half quarter. So here is it. This is my half quarter. So now after this, so you are going to place your front piece. Remember, this is a fabric. Then half of that difference, which is half quarter, is what we are going to mark here. So this is the half quarter now. Here is the half quarter. So you place your fabric, the front side fabric, you place it on your back. You place it on your back. Then you will rotate. Can you see? I'm holding this side. Then you rotate till this one half quarter meets this one. So this is it. Now you can see the thing is on same level. So after this, you will just mark it out this way. I'm using my front side now to mark out, but you can see the thing is no longer straight. At the end of the day, you will discover we are going to have same result. But for this, we have to go out a bit. So it will join the waist here. So this is what I'm going to have. And I'm going to add my zipper allowance here as well. It is very simple. The only thing is the mind to know. It's what we need to have. Once we have that mindset that we want to know, it is very, very easy to understand. And this now will give you win on your next project. Ability to think and to provide solution as a fashion designer. So this is now our back. The next thing now is to cut it out. So here is it. The neck depth is 1 inch, while the neck width is 3 from this zipper line. So these are neck width. Then you are going to cut it out this way. And for the neck depth, here is it. So if you want, try this out and let me know in the comment section how the outcome is. So this is what we are going to, this is what we have at the end of the day for our back piece. So here is where we are going to apply our darts, and this is the final result.
Mind you, I only teach us this to know how to draft our basic body to avoid zipper bulge, not to prove that I know than anybody. And if you find this tutorial helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and share this video to a lot of people. As many as possible, you can share the video. Let them know this new method. See you in the next tutorial. Thank you and stay blessed.